Hi guys, I'm Sonal and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share recipes of what I made on this particular Sunday. So I have made a bunch of dishes. Some of them are non-keto and some of them are keto. So I made two things simultaneously, one for my family, one for myself. And I'm going to show you that. Other than that, there are some other recipes that I made on that day and I'm going to show you those too. Also, I try to eat one meal a day. So this was the target that day. We try to eat at about 2 or 3 on a Sunday and then end that, and we kind of landed up not doing that, and I quickly cooked another meal, which too I'm sharing with you. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, let me know that you're liking this format and leave me a comment about which recipe you liked more, what kind of recipes you'd like to watch more of, and this really helps me in making content that you guys like and enjoy watching. So please do that. Also, if the video is enjoyable, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and see what I made first. Few things that I'm going to add to my soup. I have 2 small chicken sausages that I have cut into small pieces. These are some mushrooms, so about 1 cup, and I'm going to make 2 dishes, as I said. One for my family, which is a rice dish, and there's another soup for me, which is low carb. This is a sweet basil chicken that I made the previous day, and I've put all the ingredients that I had in that on the screen. These are some sliced shiitake mushrooms that I had soaked, so I have squeezed the water out of them. This is some dried shrimp. Now I have 2 pots simultaneously on the burner, and in one I'm making the rice. That's the soapstone pot. So I put oil in both of these. I've put my sausages, mushrooms, the dry shrimp, and I am sauteing it. I'm also putting the ingredients on the screen for you guys to see. So once you saute them to a certain extent, I'm also adding these mushrooms, and I'm not sure what the name of those mushrooms are. They just grow in the farm and my father-in-law got them for me. And this is rice that I cooked the previous day. So this is sticky rice. It's about 90% cooked, but a little bit more cooking is not going to hurt it. That's the kind of rice we're using. So I always cook my rice the previous day and I put it in the refrigerator. If you guys have heard of resistant starch, this is what helps develop the resistant starch, which is good for the gut bacteria and it doesn't raise your sugar as fast. Put the rice, mixed it in, and I also added my oyster mushrooms. So I'm adding about 1/3 in my soup and 2/3 in my rice dish, which is what I'm doing with all of the ingredients. Now this is a chicken dish that I made the previous day. I'm also adding that on top of the rice. I've added some in my soup pot. I've just put it on top on the rice. This is shiitake mushroom water, and in the rice I'm going to add a little bit of potato starch into the water, and then I'm going to pour it on the rice because we want it to hold together, and we also want that crust on the bottom that comes from a heavy bottom pot. I've added 1 teaspoon of soy sauce and half a teaspoon of soy sauce in my soup pot. I'm also adding half a teaspoon of honey in the rice on top, and I've covered it. I'm going to let it cook. I've also covered my soup, and look at it. It's ready within minutes because everything is cooked almost. And I'm going to eat this with some kimchi. You can even have a sunny side up egg. And I've added sweet basil because I like it and it's an herb, so it's good for you. I'm also making a Thai inspired salad. So I have some dry shrimp in my mortar and pestle. I'm also adding limes. So we just slice and put them in, and you want to crush because the peel is going to give the lemon oils a nudge and get them out, and makes everything nice and fragrant. We added 3 tablespoons of tamarind. I added 2 teaspoons of jaggery, which I'm going to add 1 more teaspoon later. Also added fish sauce and tomato pulp, which I made at home. I pressure cook the tomatoes after taking the seeds and the pulp out, and then I also peel them, and then I blitz it in the blender and refrigerate it. So in our salad I'm adding cucumbers, some raw papaya, and I've added the dressing. I also thought of adding some steamed broccoli. So this is lightly steamed. It has the slight crunch. I've mixed everything, and then you want to give it a taste. Then I added the peanut powder. This is roasted peanut. It's delicious and it goes well with Thai salads, and it is a popular ingredient in Indian salads too. Some salt, soy sauce, add whatever and adjust it. And this is the meal. I have some bottle gourd soup, and if you've not checked out my recipe, make sure you do. I've added 3 vegan keto recipes just before this video. And let me show you the rice. Look at how nice and sticky and perfect it is, just like a pot rice should be, and it's got a crust on the bottom, which I absolutely love. Although I'm not going to be eating this rice, but I might just steal some of that. So to a pan, I added 1 tablespoon of butter. I added the garlic in, and this is some shrimp paste. So this is actually a shrimp pickle, which is almost like a shrimp paste. I use it to give it that umami punch. Garlic is slightly cooked. This is the shirataki noodles. You want to drain and wash them and then use them. And the wonderful thing is you don't have to cook the noodles here. And I put that in the pan, moved it around a little bit. Then I added 3 tablespoons of cream and 3 tablespoons of a regular cheese that I have. This is the A2 cow's milk cheese, 1/8 teaspoon of salt for seasoning. And then I'm going to top it with a lot of Parmesan cheese. So you want to make sure that you keep that in mind while salting your noodles. So I got it out, and this is my Parmesan cheese. I'm going to put, but I put a load. And then this is red pepper flakes. I also put some black pepper. And green onions would be so good with this one. But look at it. So my husband and I, we ate this as a snack. So it wasn't really a meal, but just for the craving's sake. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the video and left me a comment. If you haven't, please go right away and do that. I'm also going to share links to some of the ingredients that I've used here. Also the pots that I use, because I know that you guys are interested. So check that out. All the information is in the description, and thanks for watching. Bye.